Nerderotic.com.
This is your moment, ladies and gentlemen. I know you have all been waiting with bated breath to find out what I think about a Batman movie. I know you have spent sleepless nights wondering what my reaction will be to the new Batman trailer, and your moment has arrived. You can sleep now. You can be free. I'm just kidding, obviously. I think trailer reactions are cringe as fuck. That's why I don't normally do them, but this is a special case. It's Batman. Then we're going to do Justice League after this one. So I will tell you up front, I am not the biggest fan of Jar Jar Abrams, and the director of this film comes from the mystery box school of Jar Jar Abrams. He is one of Jar Jar's Padawans, and his name is Matt Reeves. He is one of the better ones, but he's still a Padawan of Jar Jar. And a lot of you probably know how I feel about Jar Jar. I think, along with Doomcock, who coined this phrase, he is the cinematic Antichrist. He is the killer of franchises. So the other thing I'm not crazy about is Robert Pattinson. Now, hey, he was good as Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter, okay? He was a solid Cedric, but that's about it. He looks like a fashion model. He sounds like a fashion model, not like Bruce Wayne. Now, there have been a lot of Batman movies, and I like most of them. I like Batman Begins. I like Dark Knight. That's my favorite. I love Burton's 89 Batman. I love Burton's Batman Returns. I even like some of Dark Knight Rises. And a little bit of Batman Forever. And of course, I grew up on Adam West Batman. I have been reading the comics since I was 5, watching the show since I can, as far back as I can remember. I love Batman. So I want this to be good. Apparently, this is a period piece. At least that's what the early rumors were, that this was going to take place in the 90s or something. I hope that's not the case, but we'll find out. And, you know, I think as far as from comic to film, Ben Affleck was the best looking Batman. He by far had the best costume, and he looked the most like Bruce Wayne. Plus, he was yoked. Christian Bale, a little too skinny, honestly, but he did a great job as Bruce Wayne. Michael Keaton was a weird pick, but it worked. It worked because that was our first Batman movie. We hadn't had any Batman since Adam West, so we would take whatever was served up, and it was good. It was quirky. It was fun. Robert Pattinson? Well, let's find out. Zoe Kravitz, I'm fine with as Catwoman. I would have picked Aubrey Plaza, but Zoe Kravitz will work. Jeffrey Wright is Commissioner Gordon. You know, they're going to race and gender swap everything now. So I at least he has a Commissioner Gordon feel. So we'll find out. Let's do this. Duct tape. Very useful. Very useful, especially for hiding bodies or suffocating. Suffocating's good. All right, and there we got Jeffrey Wright.
From your secret friend.
We got Nirvana. Now, I know Kurt Cobain is up there in rock star heroin heaven, looking down, just pleased as punch that a giant corporation is using his music in an advertisement for a giant corporate film. I blame Courtney Love for this too. Who? Yeah, he looks like Commissioner Gordon. A black Commissioner Gordon. Bat Boots.
Having a clue.
More lies.
Let's play a game. Just me and you.
Riddler.
Any of this mean anything to you?
Oh, whoa, no. No, 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 no. Oh, God, you've had 4 franchises. You can't get the goddamn costume right. Well, that's not true. At least, again, Ben Affleck's costume was good. It was the best by far in Superman versus Batman, Suicide Squad, and part of Justice League. But then they jacked it up at the end of Justice League. They cannot figure it out. It's the Batman. It's like they fucking Hollywood just cannot help themselves. It's a comic book adaptation. Yes, he's a guy walking around as a bat. So go ahead and put that yellow emblem, and I want the underwear on the outside, not a bunch of armor. He looks like he's wearing a trash bag, and I know this is your one, and I know they're going for the Arkham Asylum thing. Listen, the mask is fine, the ears are too small, but that costume looks like shit. Absolute shit. I don't like the collar either. Ugh. 4 franchises. They've had 4. Quattro. Oh, the ears look okay. They looked a little smaller, but if you, here, I'm going to go back there. But yeah, the ears look fine. So the cowl is fine, but that collar is shit. The gun as the bat is dumb. And yeah, it looks bad. Guy liner. Okay.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
Very gothy, it looks very UK. That's appropriate for Gotham, I believe. Oh, wait a minute.
Why is he writing to you?
Okay, there's your first good look at Bruce Wayne, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I could kick Bruce Wayne's ass. I should not be able to kick Bruce Wayne's ass. Batman could beat the shit out of 72 ninjas butt naked with his little bat dong flopping around. This guy could not beat the shit out of Alfred. God damn it. So he didn't work out. He did not work out. Look at how he looks like he came off a weak bender. Not a weekend bender, a week bender. You know, a fashion model bender. A little too much booger sugar, maybe? Yeah. Oh, here comes Catwoman. All right, now we're talking. All right, let's go take another look. That's another good look at the costume there. Yeah, you know, the collar is just... That's like too video game design. This is a comic book adaptation, not a video game adaptation. Good video game, great video game. But at least he can turn his head. I'll say that. And yes, I know. Again, it's year 1. It's early. But we're always beginning Batman. We're always starting Batman. Why can't we get established Batman with a Robin and a full rogues gallery of villains with a operational Batcave and a kick-ass Alfred and the Bat family? Why not? That's the one thing we haven't gotten. And that's the one thing that fills the majority of the Batman comic books. We are constantly caught in this cycle of origin with superhero films, especially on the 4th fucking try. We don't need it. You were doing fine. That's what we were actually going to get with Batfleck. And I know some of you hate the Snyder Cut. Some of you love it, but at least Batman was established. He was kind of towards the end, actually. Again, I just want to see a Batman in his prime. You know, Batman the Animated Series. You have it right there. The template is right goddamn there. You hire Bruce Timm to design everything. And you hire Paul Dini to write it. And you just make all the money. That looks cool. What is the price? She looks good. She looks good. Okay, they're repeated shots in the trailer. They must have, probably don't have a bunch of footage. Well, that answers your question. That's a cell phone. So this does not take place in the 90s.
The hell are you supposed to be?
Yes. Wow. Loss of control. Vengeance. See, we're going to listen to that again. Does that sound like a Batman voice to you?
I'm vengeance.
No. It's supposed to be, I'm vengeance. Not, I'm vengeance. I'm vengeance. We got the Batmobile here. It's all right. Oh, that was cool. And the music rises. We get our title.
You're part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
Oh. You know, I can just imagine a little Boys Don't Cry playing in the background. As a matter of fact, keep an eye on Twitter. I'll cut that in. I can't cut it here, and I'll put it up. Just exactly what's going in my head right now. Goth Batman with guy liner. He's way too skinny. All right. Well, it's okay. Robert Pattinson is Cedric Diggory to me. He was a good Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter, and he still looks like Cedric Diggory a little bit. I wish he would have put on about 75 pounds and shown he was like into the role like Chris Hemsworth, but he didn't feel like he needed to do that, and that is something I have a problem with, and I have a problem with the costume. I'm a comic book fan. These are the kind of things we have problems with, and I think it's legit because that's the brand identity. That's what's been successful for decades, but Matt Reeves knows better than Bob Kane and the man he ripped off, Bill Finger. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm sure a bunch of you liked it. My son, Nerderotic Jr., loved it, and there you go. That's what you need. You need to get the 14-year-old kids in the theaters. I hope this is in theaters. That's pretty optimistic. It kind of feels like things are opening back up again. It does. So I hope that continues and we can get some more announcements. Been a big day for DC. I saw the Gotham Knights trailer for the game, and as somebody who does not game, that thing looked bad-ass. Absolutely badass. So I'm going to take a look at the Justice League trailer next. Hopefully this is good. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic right now. Things I don't like, some things look very good. Ciao, Bella.
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.